everyone, welcome back. This is Denise, and today I am going to work on a piece of the Hahnemühle paper, 9 by 12. I've just cut it in half, and this is the Holbein artist tape, and I'm just going to kind of tape it down. I just eyeball it, nothing real specific here, and just do something with two just abstracts. I feel like painting some abstracts today. I know this video will come out later because I get way ahead in my videos so that when I'm tired and want to take breaks I can. But at the time of painting this, I just got these Sketchbox soft pastels, and I love them. And in the art haul for February, we painted this on one of the little items that we got, and I used the Holbein Granulating Watercolors on that, and I loved it so much I thought, let's make a bigger one. So that is my inspiration today, and I just finished filming that art haul, so it's probably 3 months later when I finally post this video. But I'm in the mood to paint today, so on the days that I'm in the mood to show up, I show up. What I like about that tape is it's lightweight. It feels like a washi tape almost. Alright, here's my granulating watercolors. I'm going to go back in with some similar colors. Okay, I've started with this paintbrush, but I think I'm going to go back and maybe grab this one, which this is my 1/2 inch oval wash by Princeton Neptune, and this is a 1 inch flat wash. I might like that one better, but I don't want to waste the paint that I've put on here, so we're going to go for it. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just stick with that, because now that I've threw it on there, kind of liking it. Whoa. Let's get this wet, and we'll see. Kind of get the sizing out of it. That had a lot of sizing. Like, I totally felt it like it was kind of slimy. Might should go wash that in the sink and get all that off, but I think that's okay. I could feel that sizing in that brush though. That was a lot. It's just more clean water over there. I have two waters. Okay, so that was a big amount of water that we just had on there. I'm gonna just play now. Let's just squish this around. It's kind of fun to get something different. So that's a 1 inch Princeton Neptune Mottler, M-O-T-T-L-E-R. Kind of fun. Alright, I'm going to go back in here with like one of these aqua colors. And then I might do, what if we do like a splash of hot pink? I don't know. I feel like I need some color. I don't have that in my little pieces over there, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe, I don't know, I really like this. Maybe we'll come back over here with some more of this. But I almost want some hot pink. Maybe some hot pink, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking out loud too. Like there's this really, I've just used 521 and 524. But what if I throw on a little bit of that? It's like a little pop. Like maybe I wish I had a pastel that wasn't just in the blue. Maybe I need a pastel that's in that hot pink. Okay, so there's a 501. It's kind of pink, and I feel like I can't really get a lot of that brush in there, or can I? Let's get it wet first. How about that? Okay, it's kind of like a watermelon color, but it is kind of interesting now that I've put it on there. Don't feel like it's enough though. So I kind of think, even though I've got the Sketchbox over there and that was my inspiration, I think I've just totally gone off of what I was going to do. And I feel like I need to have hot pink in here. Which means I'm kind of thinking, maybe, I'm letting it dry while I'm thinking out loud here. Thinking maybe I'll get the wool pastels out. Oh, or, because I do like my mungios. Or, if we don't want to sit and wait for this forever to like, if I don't want to have to put fixative on it, because I don't fix these unless I have to. What if we do tempera stick? Because I love my oil pastels. But you got to fix it. And sometimes maybe I just don't want to bother. But with tempera sticks, those pretty much dry pretty quickly. And I'm just kind of looking. I still could put the blue in. I don't know. We left our inspiration. We left our inspiration. I feel like we've gone in another direction. So I'm not going to worry about using what I was going to use, even though that's where I had started. Because now I'm kind of feeling this. And the pink. Do I want to bother spraying it with fixative and use my oil pastels, or do I want to go for the tempera sticks? Tempera sticks is more limiting because there are less colors. Look at that color. Ooh, totally feeling that color. Oil pastels are very rich, but you gotta fix them. You gotta kind of just weigh the options, but I am feeling that. So even though I started off with one idea in the direction that we were gonna go, just kind of went with my inspiration and we went a different direction, which I'm kind of loving. That's my whole purpose of following your inspiration. Don't get hung up on one idea and get upset when you didn't make it there. Pivot and think, oh, love this even more. Like whatever that inspiration in that moment is. Let's get this water off of here because I will definitely make a mess of that somehow, somewhere I didn't intend to. There's just a little tissue that I did that with. Alright, now I'm filling it. So let me finish letting this dry. Alright, we're not completely dry, but we're getting there. But I just happened to look over at my supplies, and I have these Kingart crayons that I don't use enough. And for some reason, like this color, like I don't use these hardly ever actually since I got them, but look at this color. It's kind of speaking to me a little bit. It's light. It could be a fun mark making color. Let's see, I'm just kind of looking at these, kind of taking it in. I still like these two tempera sticks. I really like that one. I kind of like this green over here and this Kingart. This gold green color. Just kind of getting myself some options. I also like this teal. I could have used, if I'm going to use teal though, I might as well use my Sketchbox things. Alright, super fun. I do love this. I do love this. Alright, so I'm thinking mark making now. And I'm kind of, this one so far is my favorite. I'm kind of thinking, and if you're nervous, like you're like, oh no, I like this, I don't want to mess it up. I know we all do it. Mark make on the one that's your least favorite. And then if you didn't like it, don't do it on your favorite. That's kind of my philosophy on using these and being scared. But man, I sure like this. So let's see, does this even, how dark is this? Like what is the, oh, see, it's a real butter yellow. Do I like that? I definitely love that. This is kind of like, whoa! That's what that one's kind of like. Let's look at this green gold. Ooh, definitely like the green gold. I'm iffy on the yellow. Definitely like the other two if we need like a pop of some stuff. Okay, I'm on the fence about this. I'm kind of thinking like it could do some mark making though. Or I could do, okay, let's just see. No, that's not really showing up. But it could be like something in the background, like a texture layer. Alright, let's consider this a texture layer because it's kind of soft. These do say 24 hours to cure. So unlike the tempera sticks, which dry super duper fast, these do tend to take a little bit longer to cure. But they do cure and I don't fix them. Okay, so that was fun as a mark making layer. Kind of thinking, I like this, I like this, I like this. Gosh, now I'm like, eh. Let's just do it. Just put it down and just be brave. Okay, I do like that. Okay, I'm glad I did that. And I do like kind of taking stuff off the page because it invites the eye to imagine there's more there than we're seeing. And I've always liked that. I like that things continue on, and so then your imagination could be like, ooh, what else am I missing? What is it doing outside that area? Okay, I like this color, was a good choice. Okay, yay for the temper stick. Okay, I like the green, so should I just do some mark making in the green? I'm kind of feeling like something going through it, kind of like on here where I did the black, kind of going through it a little bit. Oh my gosh, I like these so much though. I don't want to do something that's gonna change what I love about it. Okay, that's kind of okay. I like that. A little bit of a different little pattern, little dashes. Okay, I do like the green. I am liking that. Okay, I do like that enough to just do it. Look, 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 we just did it. Without even worrying about it, just go for it. Okay, that's different. I love it over here. This is still my favorite. Okay, so I kind of want this crazy color in here a tiny bit. Like, what if, okay, so maybe maybe we do this on a stencil. This is my Punchinella. So Punchinella is just sequin waste, but you can buy stencils that look like this. But is the circles too much? Is it all circles? I feel like the circles are too much. Okay, so I am kind of feeling like something though. And I feel like we need some black. So, or even like some pencil. While I'm thinking of that, I'm gonna do some marking. This is just my black wing pencil. It's most similar to my 14B Faber-Castell pencil. It's very bold. And I love it. It's my favorite. I love it. Okay. Now I'm just randomly, just wherever my inspiration takes me. Okay, I do like that. That was a good choice. You might not like it, but I liked it. I liked it. I might want a little over here. Do I want a little over here? That's still wet. Don't be touching it. Alright, I feel like I need a stencil. My stencil book where I'm not knocking it all over the place, but a little tiny bit of something like this, which this is Stencil Girl S501 Wolf, WOOLF. Feel like a little bit of this in the crazy color. Alright, so we're going to do it. So I'm going to do tempera paint on my stencil, and then just see, can I rub that in and get me some little... Of course, I could be doing this with the ink blending brush. Probably would have been better. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna do that with the ink blending brush. Could do it with my finger though. Let's see what the brush does. We could do that with paint too. I just thought temper stick would be fun. Okay, that's interesting. I did get more with my finger than I did with the brush. I would throw the brush in the water if I'm using the tempera paint. I don't want it to stick on there on the tempera paint forever, because once it's dry, it's dry. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanted a touch. I like that. Let's do it down here. Don't. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I feel good about that. I like it. I'll throw that into my water so that I hopefully can just wash that off. And I got my hint of a bright, bright color. And then I just got to look at it and think, am I done? Does it need anything else? I got a little bit of like tempera paint right here. I don't know if I love that or not, but that's okay. I do think maybe we could come in with some white dots. Could be any color dot, really. It could be, you know, that green dot. Like we could do a green dot, but today I'm feeling white. Just kind of as an extra little yumminess. Okay, I'm feeling that. I feel like today I'm there. I'm feeling this. I like this. I like it. All right, let's peel our tape and see what we got. You know, just because you peel your tape doesn't mean you have to be done. If you feel like, ooh, it needed something else, don't be afraid to put the something else. But I do sometimes feel like maybe peeling the tape and looking at it for a bit gives you a moment to evaluate and say, okay, is it done? Did I need something else? And you can still do some mark making on top of that. But sometimes I need to see the whole thing finished to know, is it really finished? And I kind of like using the blue tape because it's so disruptive to the view that you can't tell until you peel the blue tape. But I like that we use the Holbein tape today. Okay, so I love this piece. I am kind of wondering, did it need a little bit of this pink up here? Maybe, because it's kind of fun that I did that on 2 spots on this one. So I could go back and add some more, or I could just leave it like that. But look at those. They're both super different. And now that I got the tape peeled, I kind of like this one better than I thought I would. It almost reminds me of some abstract landscape with some stairs in a garden kind of feel. Real abstract, you know, squint your eyes maybe. And then this one is just so lovely. I like the colors, I like the patterns, I like the difference in the 2 pieces. Hope you had fun painting with me today, and I'll see you guys next time.